Completing the collection. The mint values must be worth at least $15-20, and there is a mint set maybe worth $7-8. Okay. The Azad Hind stamps missing the higher values. I have not yet put any effort in acquiring them, but the complete page here should be worth $15. Okay, moving on. The CEF, the Boxer Rebellion stamps issued by the British India, the British Post Office, the British Army posted in China. This set on a good day should sell for at least $50. There is a rare 1 Anna Carmine included too, which itself is listed around £40. Here are the two errors. There were plenty of errors here. The first error in the green half Anna is the C becoming O. Those who want it can pay up to $50 for that one. And here is a rarer error. No stop after F, yet to be certified, but it looks quite genuine. This thing is worth at least £400. But without certificate it's difficult to sell as genuine. Need to get certificate for that. And here is the CEF cover with the 5 Anna BRA British Rail Authority stamp on envelope. This I believe is a philatelic cover, but on eBay whenever it comes it fetches at least $300 to $400. Captain Twining. Now, this one is the CEF stamp, and the series itself is worth at least $250. This is the rarer of all the stamps. Coming to the IEF stamps, again that set is worth maybe $20. Here are some errors. This one has shifted overprint, quite rare. Deepak extracted $100 for this stamp from me. The other one is albino overprint, double overprint on the back, again worth at least $100. Here is the used set. Now this one here is the CEF stamps of Edward. Now the stamp set from here to here is worth at least $50. These two are double overprint. One can see that from the back. The other overprint is an albino overprint. I paid $125 each just because I want to collect errors. The low value Gandhi stamp with a service overprint, the most common of all, should be worth at least $50. And here is the Indian postal notes. The set should be worth at least $70 to $100. One should sell them in sets. The Chalo Dili stamp issued by the Indian National Army under Subhash Chandra Bose. These have never been found used, but the mint set is worth at least something. I paid $130 for these three. Here is a series of Delhi specimen. This is an incomplete set. The higher values are missing, but I paid $170 for this complete set. And in a good, if you list them singly in eBay, each of them worth at least $30. So that's what it is. So continuing with my errors, here is the 9 and the Pi Spice error on a big block. The last strip is the one which has the error and the other ones are the normal. So once again, because I wanted this in a big block, I paid $250 for this whole block. The strip of error itself is worth around $150. So paying $100 premium for getting the block, I believe is okay. And then here is the Pi Spice error only in the rare setting. I don't know the worth, but I paid $600 for this strip. I think I overpaid, but time would compensate for that. Okay, moving on. Here are the 3 Mint of Fate stamps in superb condition. All of them are the margin stamps with the selvage, and the 3 in the set should at least fetch $500. And here is the postcard from the Mint of Fate. On a good day this fetches around 50 bucks. This is a list of local overprints. I have quite a few of them. Pretty soon I'll be putting them in an album on pages and with description. If listed individually, each of them is worth at least $20 to $25, but some of them there are worth more. Again, the local overprints. Moving on, here are two lithograph covers. Now this is where the collection is not so well organized. There are bits and pieces here and there. This cover I got for $150 back 3 years back. Overpaid for it, but it's a beautiful cover with some native script and a 4-margin stamp. On a good day they should give you at least $100. There's another one. I paid I think 50 bucks for this one. Pretty soon this will move to the early India cancellation collection that I will be compiling next year onwards. Okay, here is a beautiful set. This is the larger single star watermark series of King George V, the complete set with all the shades. There are 41 values. Catalogued at more than £1,000. I paid $750 for this entire set, and this is in superb condition. As you can see, the higher values here. White gum with no toning, no creases. It's a very good set. All the shades present here. Okay, here is a postal service collection. The complete postal service block, Queen Victoria. Here are some blocks from the same. Now this postal service complete set on the top that you see, the first 2 lines and the left stamp, 1 rupee. They should sell for at least $125 to $200. The blocks can sell for anywhere to $50 each, so on and so forth. The King Edward set is a rare one, but this should at least fetch, the complete set should at least fetch $100 to $150. Here is a list of errors in the postal service. The postal service stamps are not listed by Gibbons, so it's very difficult to judge their rarity. Some of them have misplaced overprints, inverted overprint, misplaced overprints. This is a very rare error. You see the spelling of service is wrong. The I and C have been transposed. The postal service overprint is missing here. I have a certificate for this one. Here the dot after E has moved upwards. The dot after E has moved downwards with a taller E. And here the S and A are almost missing. This is a very interesting error. The L has been, I don't know what has happened to L on the top. And here the letters in service have gone up and down, and so on and so forth. These errors should at least sell, at least the 2 good errors. The one here where the I and C have been transposed should at least be sold for $500. The one with missing postal service, I don't know how much that should sell for. $200 to $300, $100. These 2 covers are the example of postal service stamps used for regular postage. Again, they are known to be quite rare, but I really don't know the value. But I would never sell them for less than $200 each. Moving on with the postal service stamps, here are some used examples with used pairs. King Edward used, and then here is a big block of 6. Postal service stamps in blocks are difficult to find. Here is a series of postal service stamps which have been used for normal postage. I really love this set, the higher value set with sock on the nose CDS. Sock on the nose? No, nose on the sock. The OHMS mint set, worth at least 250 to 5, anywhere between $275 to $350. I paid around $200 for this. And then this is again one of the rarer sets, mint set of British India stamps. The King Edward set, all the way up to 25 rupees mint. This stamp here is quite rare and it's valuable. It should never be sold for less than $1,500. This one is in pretty good condition. The complete set I paid around $1,400, and it should not be sold for less than $2,000. Here is a booklet from the Coronation Darbar. I paid $80 for this one. Should not be sold for less than 100. Here is a forgery of the 1 rupee stamp with a note. This comes from the Kohinoor auction of Robson Loaf. I paid around $300 for this one. Nobody else put a bid, so I put the bid. I want all the weird items in my collection. Here is the Madras Park Fair post office stamp. I paid $30 for this. Those are the misplaced overprints. The block here is quite beautiful. Although it's missing any gum, but I paid $125. I bought it from Deepak. Here is a set of, this page is full of 2.5 on a surcharge with different kind of errors. I would like to point some important or interesting errors. For example, in this one, a surcharge has moved up with respect to the other one. Surcharge has moved down. Here the S has moved up. This particular strip will not be sold for less than $300. It's quite rare. In this one, the S of Annas has moved up. Here both A and S have moved up. The surcharge has moved either left or right. Here once again what happened here? Let's see. The 2 is broken. Here once again the S has moved up with respect to all the other S's. Now this one here, the 1 is in different style. The 1 is in different style as compared to the ones in all other stamps. I read about it somewhere, I don't know where. Maybe Stamps of India by John Cooper. That book talks about this thing, all the errors in this series. So this page I paid around $300, but it's worth a lot more. This is the Mount Everest expedition card. It's in very good condition. Difficult to find this particular card in this condition. This thing is worth, in good condition, $70 to $80. I paid $70. Here is the Coronation Darbar. In very good condition. Should not sell for less than 100 to 200. Oh, sorry, at least $200. 100 to 200 is a big margin. Okay, coming to the close. Here is 1/4 on a double surcharge signed by Joel Cooper. It's a very rare stamp, again in block. Here is the OHMS block. I don't know why I have it in my collection. I will sell it off pretty soon. And here is a variety where the service and the pies